Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here. Today I'm going to be talking about whether collecting Pokemon is important or not. Is it really worth it? I see no purpose unless the series is entering its final game or the last game in which they would expand on the number of Pokemon. There should be a huge bonus or after story for doing this cuz there's 649 Pokemon. No one's going to waste their time without getting some huge bonus or something. I want something to be proud of and something to strive for. This would actually increase trading a lot. It would be nice if the alternative forms were also calculated into this, so you have to collect all 649 Pokemon and the alternate forms of some of those Pokemon. Now, I was thinking about putting shinies into there, but that's going a bit overboard because I don't. It's really hard to catch a shiny. I haven't even caught one yet. Um, Now, when I say other forms, I would mean like you have a regular Pichu, and then you have a spiky-eared Pichu. Just things like that. Um, what other Pokemon has a different form? Milodia has a different form, but I don't have one, so I don't really know how that form is achieved. But that's another example. Um, in this age of computers, you can literally make your own Pokemon with this PokeGen program. I don't use it, but this kind of stops the aspect of trading. If you can make your own Pokemon, then you don't really need anyone else. Maybe some kids don't have friends, and if they gave us something to strive for, I would actually take time out of my day to collect each Pokemon. I don't own all of the Pokemon, but if you combine all my Pokédexes from previous games, I own quite a large amount of Pokemon. Now, um, so maybe after collecting all the Pokemon, the 649 Pokemon, and then the special forms, the main character becomes a legend, and he or she has to fight in a new region with, like these super high gym leaders, these impossible battles. I just think it would be cool, like just exclusive to these heroes who have collected all the Pokemon, and then maybe the gym leaders just don't have a type. They're just dangerous people, and they don't follow a theme. Cause really, when you have a team following a type theme, it's kind of a disadvantage. Cause you can just one thing that I usually do with like a grass type gym, I'll just take like one fire Pokemon with me, and then I'll probably defeat all the trainers in there, and then I just have to heal up, and then I can fight the gym leader. I mean, it's pretty easy to you do type versus type, and then you've won as long as you have the advantage. I'm just throwing ideas out there, super high region. Um, I want Pokemon to be more involved. Hold on. I said the wrong thing. I'd rather have the Wi-Fi events to stop because they're kind of just handing us the Pokemon, and I'd rather catch them. I'd rather have them put the Pokemon actually into the story because, what was the whole purpose of giving us Genosect or Genosect or however you say it? It's not involved in the story at all. Yet the description of it sounds like it would be involved in the story. It's ancient Pokemon altered by Team Plasma, if I remember correctly. And they basically gave us Genosect with Pokemon White 2 as basically a bonus. um, I'm just saying, Genosect had an awesome description, and it would work with the story very well. What are these lazy tree-named professors doing? They give us a Pokédex, then they tell us to go on a journey, yet they're not doing anything. I, I don't get that. Why aren't they out there catching Pokemon, and, what's their problem? But how do you guys collect Pokemon? Are you only collecting for your team of six, or do you alternate members out so you have to collect more Pokemon? Um, I also love the new feature in Pokemon Black and White too. It kind of helps with the collecting aspect of the game. They have an area, and then they'll show each Pokemon that you've caught, and then it'll have like a certain stamp if you've collected all the Pokemon in that area, and that's very helpful because and you don't want to be like running around in the grass for hours and you're just wasting time in the game when you could be like fighting trainers or training up, or fighting in Gym Leader, defeating Team Plasma, doing all that different stuff. The Pokédex in the game definitely could be improved because they've added a feature like this, and this feature just really makes me like the game even more. And I'll probably talk about that more in my review. Now, like other people, they've done their Pokemon reviews like as soon as the games come out or a few days after that. First, I don't play the games that fast. Second, I don't really think you can get a substantial opinion out that quickly. Like, if you're just playing it, if you beat the game in like 3 days, I don't really think you can get an opinion out of it. I think a review takes time. So, like, you know how reviewers get a copy of the game before the game is even released. They have time to, get their thoughts and just collect them. So, my review will be out after I beat the game, which could take a while, so, because I'm in school and I'm not playing this 24/7. But, by the way, I beat 2 gyms and I'm about to play the 3rd one. I'm just kind of training up, and then I'll head to Castelia City to fight Berg. So, let's talk about our main character. Ash has only caught around 70 Pokemon. He's been to 5 regions. What a great tree-named protagonist and role model. Like, I think they could do better with this character. In the Pokemon Adventures manga series, they do show like how the trainer's Pokédex increases, and then sometimes they don't even show some of the Pokemon they catch, which is something I kind of like and kind of don't like. It's just like, where'd that Pokemon come from? But it's like, they're going on a journey, they're catching Pokemon. You don't really have to show everything they do. It's just they have collected more Pokemon than Ash, and it's weird. I think Ash could do better. Now, maybe they can give us some kind of something to strive for. Like, I already put the region out there, but maybe they could start like a worldwide contest like they did with the new Mario game that focuses on collecting coins. And I think it was like the first person to it was either like 1 million or 1 billion coins. I don't know, I don't play Mario. But maybe like the first person to collect all 649 Pokemon plus the special forms gets a new Pokemon that like only one person has. Or maybe they could let the person come in and design Pokemon. There's actually an American who designed a few Pokemon in the new games, which is something I think is pretty cool. And I think they should let the fans more like into this. They should maybe for the next Pokemon video game they could let the fans create all the Pokemon, like depending on how many they want to add into this new game. And there's a lot of great fake mon out there. Just check DeviantArt. I also hope the Pokemon Company actually makes it. I mean, Game Freak. I really hope they make it to 1,000 Pokemon, because I think there have been subtle hints in the games throughout. That maybe they designed 1,000 Pokemon, but they weren't able to actually put them all in Pokemon Red and Blue, and I guess they kind of just stuck to that, and they haven't really exceeded the number yet. So I think they could, but they're gonna make more games, make more money. Now, I don't mind catching Pokemon again if I have a new game, such as Pokemon Black and White 2. It's just like after a while, I already own this Pokemon. Why can't I just sync my Pokédex to my Pokédexes together and just go on? Because sometimes it gets a bit boring collecting the same thing over and over again. I like Pokemon, but I won't be going out of my way to collect them all. Now, I know this video kind of went all over the place. I kind of just wrote this up, but I think I got my thoughts out there in a very good way, even though they're all over the place. So, if you need me to go over anything in the comments section, just tell me. Facebook and Twitter in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. wait for 10 minutes